What is it like working with a legend? Well, I'm a good person to ask because I know. And this is how I know. I was sitting in my kitchen in North London, and all my stories will have this slightly parochial taste to them, talking about a film I was making for children called Nanny McPhee. And someone said, "Oh, who's going to play the viol? Aunt Adelaide." And someone, I think it was our producer, said, well, of course, it would be wonderful to get Miss Angela Lansbury. And I said, don't be ridiculous. That's like asking for a small slice of the moon to be delivered. Let's move on. And we moved on, I think, to Peter O'Toole almost immediately. And anyway, we in the end, just out of, well, sheer audacity, sent the script and heard, much to our astonishment, that she was interested. And then, to our further astonishment, that she was on a plane and coming, and we all went into an immediate panic, did not know what to do or what to expect. And then she arrived. And one of the first things that happened was she came with me to my sister's house, a terraced house in North London, where we had a lunch for the children on Mother's Day. And she sat with us, and she sang bobbing along. And all the adults sat with great tears rolling down their cheeks. And all the children sat there as though they'd died and gone to heaven. And that was lunch buggered for the rest of our lives. Because as a lunch guest, she's kind of tentpole. My sister and I have staged entire musicals since then, and nothing has ever come up to scratch. She arrived on set, found me in my dressing room scrubbing at my teeth. I'm sure you all know how much trouble we have with them in my country. And she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to erase the tea stains from my, here, just here. It gathers just here. I don't know. I think it's because I strain the leaves through my teeth." She said, you have to use Vim. I said, "Really?" Vim, ladies and gentlemen, is a scouring powder we use for toilets in my country. It worked. I have never looked back. So the day came on set when a very large props man, the top in his field, came to me and said, "I've got to throw a pie at her. I've got to throw a pie at Angela Lansbury. It's got to hit her in the face. I can't do it. I can't do it." I'm not kidding. He really couldn't do it. I said, "What do you mean you can't? You're a props man, for heaven's sakes. Get a grip." He said, "It's a green pie. I can't. Please don't make me." I said, "Isn't there someone in your team who could help?" None of them were willing. So finally they said, "You're going to have to do it." So I went to Angela. Where are you? Where is she? I went to you, Ange, and I said, "Would it be all right if I threw a pie at you?" And you said, "I'd rather it were you." It was a green pie. You sat there, and I got behind the camera, and I spoke to that pie. I was like Obi-Wan Kenobi with Luke Skywalker. I said to that pie, "Feel the force. Don't, for God's sake, please don't blind her." I was so scared. And you sat there, and I threw the pie, and it left my hand, and I swear to you, it was not me that took that pie straight smack into your face. It was some other force, the force of glory. Because you are the same glorious, incandescent and wonderful girl that you have always been. And you sat there with this pie rolling down your face and into your lap, and you burst out laughing, and you spent the rest of the afternoon throwing food at the rest of the cast. And that's why you are a legend and always will be. And why that little slice of moon came into our lives and is still and always will be shining.